have an interesting story to share with you. Do grab that drink, get that dessert, and let's do story time. Hey, but remember, no judgment here. You don't get to judge me because I'm about telling you something that I did. You don't get to judge me. It's all fun here. But hey, let me take a minute to appreciate you amazing people for your support. Guys, it's mind-blowing. Although I'm a small channel, you do support me and I'm really appreciative. Thanks so much. So let's get into story time. I'm sending some love your way. This time, my national service. Okay, so we had started our service and we had done even 3 months and our salaries had not come. So there was this time they organized a program for all of us during our service in that district. So those doing their service in the villages came to the town where I was doing my service because that's where the coordinator's office is. So after the program, we're all supposed to walk down to the coordinator's office to go get our salaries. So I was walking alone. I had no friend then. I heard someone calling my name. So I turned and was this lady I went to tertiary with. She was like, "Oh, you're doing your service here. I've not seen you, blah, blah, blah." So we got talking and we're both walking down to the coordinator's office. We got to the coordinator's office. She was actually leading us, okay? So we got to the coordinator's office and she stopped at a place where a guy was standing. And she was like, "Wait for me, I'm coming." Then she went into the coordinator's office. I don't know what she wants to do there. So myself and the guy to go talking, your name, when you're doing your service, blah, 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 blah. This girl came back. When she came back, she still said, "Wait for me, I'm coming." Again, she was just all over the place. I mean, that's not a problem. So the guy was like, he's hungry. And since morning that he came from the village to the program, he's not had anything, but he has food and he doesn't know where to go eat. Me too, I was living close by the coordinator's office. So I was like, no problems. I live just down the road, so let's go. I'll give you a plate so that you eat. So we went to my place, he ate. We came back to the coordinator's office. By the time we came back, the queue had gone down. So we took our salaries and I was going home. He asked for my number. Which I gave him because, I mean, he was a fine dude. So I got home in the evening. He called me when he got to his village. And we were just talking. Okay. The next day, he called again. We're just vibing. I mean, he called me continuous for some time. Then he finally asked me out. Oh my God. I don't know, for some reason somehow I think I was actually waiting for that proposal. Because I mean, we're vibing, we're just clicking like that. Okay. So when he asked me out, I was happy, but I was like, I don't know this guy. Okay, so I decided to call that lady who actually walked me to that guy. So I called her. I was like, "Yo, this guy, that guy that were working during that program, and then he stopped. He asked me to wait with him. That guy, he's asked me out. Is he a cool guy? Should I say yes? I mean, how is he like and all that?" And the girl was like, "He's a nice guy. He'll take good care of you." I was like, okay. So she didn't finish talking. Then I heard in the background saying, "Give me way, give me way." Then she dropped the line. I called back, she didn't answer. So I called the guy. I was like, "Yes to your proposal." I mean, she said, "He's a nice guy. He'll take good care of you." So I accepted. So we started talking more frequently. I mean, We will talk a couple of times in a day, and I was actually, you know, I told you no judgment. You cannot judge me. So we had dated for a couple of weeks, and he decided to visit me. So he visited one weekend. I mean, we had fun. He went back. During that week that he went back to his village, I was actually teaching during service time. So I was in school. I wasn't in the staff room. I was in class teaching. And one of the teachers came to call me. He was like, you have a visitor. Me too. I wasn't actually expecting anyone, so I want to check out who that person was. Guys, guess who that visitor was? It was that girl crying. Yo, what is your problem? I nearly slipped with her name. I don't want to mention names here. I was like, yo, what's your problem? She was like, that guy that proposed to me. The guy is her boyfriend. So I should leave him for her. Yes. Can you imagine? That same guy I called her to ask about, that she told me he's a nice guy, he'll take good care of me. She now came to my school crying that I should leave that guy for her because she has been seeing that guy since they started service. I was like, wow. The way she was crying was pathetic. So honestly, I said, I'm gonna leave the guy for her. Okay, and honestly, yes, I was actually leaving the guy for her. I even took her to my house. You know, my house is actually close by to my workplace, the coordinator's office and all. So I took her to my house. We ate together. I consoled her. I was like, look, I've left him. And I wasn't going to call the guy again. After that, I walked with her to the station to go get a bus to her village. I came back home. In the evening, the guy called me. He was like, why did I have to tell that girl that I'm not into him? I'm just dating him because of his money, you know, some lies that I didn't say. I'm like, really? I've not said anything like that. She actually came to my place and I narrated what happened. Then he was like, from my place, she went to his place and then asked him to pick up the phone and call me and tell me not to call him again, but he couldn't do that. So the girl told all those lies about me that I said I'm with him because of his money, and I was like, I've not said anything like that. So I got angry because this girl was trying to pay me black, okay? I got angry and I was like, yo, you this girl, bring it on, okay? So something that I've not said, you're saying that I've said, just so you win something, then bring it on. So I said, I am going to snatch this dude from her. Don't judge me, guys. You don't get to judge me. Yes, so I started doing my magic. Calling him, being nice, being that nice girl. Actually, I'm a nice girl. Not that I was just being nice to get his attention. I'd already got the attention, but I now know there is a girl, okay, who is painting me black so that I'll be kicked out. So I had to put on my A game. I started visiting this guy in his village. And the guy too stopped seeing this girl because I went on my A game. Guys. So we started dating. I mean, it was fun. National service was fun for me practically. It was fun. He's either at my place or I'm at his. We'll sometimes bump into the girl and you know, anytime we met her, I didn't feel nothing because I was actually like, you caused this. I called you to ask you. At that very moment, you could have told me that, look, girl, He's mine, just stay off, don't mind him. You know, guys are like that. Don't mind him. But he told me he's a nice guy, he'll take good care of me. And me too, I fell for it. Secondly, he came to my place, I was nice to you, and he decided to pay me back. So, it wasn't my fault at all. Even if it was, not that I cared. I was just having fun during national service time. So, after service, he went to his place. I also went to my place. We're still talking, we're still visiting. I even got to meet his mom and dad and his younger brother. It was so nice. Until, guess what? Until, guys, say guess what? What happened? He left me for another girl. Yes, he actually left me for another babe. So, at the point I was thinking, that's just karma. Because I took him, I snatched him from some girl, and some girl has snatched him from me. So it's just karma. Or better still, that's how he is. Or better still, it just happened. It is what it is. So, that's the end of that story. Okay, he actually hurt me that bad, guys. When he left me for that other girl, I was so hurt. I was actually feeling the girl's pain. My advice: don't snatch someone's man, because at the end of the day, he's going to do the same to you. Yeah, what goes around comes back around. So that's the end of story time today. I hope you had fun, and we still do subscribe during story time, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you've liked this video.